everybody, Justin Worden, you're watching What's New in Electronics. We are here on the floor of Productronica 2025 in Munich, Germany, man. How crazy is this?
This is awesome. This is awesome.
You know, this is my first time out at the show. It is wild, the amount of buildings, the amount of people, the amount of vendors. What has been your experience so far here at the show?
I think I'm really looking forward to it. This is my first time coming back in 6 years, actually. I've been attending the past three, back in like 2015 and onwards. This is definitely one of the biggest show in this industry in the world, and we have a lot of expectation. We have a lot of appointments set up, and we're really looking forward to it.
You know, you and I do these interviews so frequent, I even forgot to introduce you. So everyone, this is Mr. Elbert Kim with Mirtec, you know, a staple at these industries shows. They always have a good booth. You guys have a great booth on display today. What's some of the equipment that people can see here at Productronica?
So we've brought most of our lines, actually. So it's starting with general SMT, AOI, SPI, and we've got some of the premium AOIs for specific market, like IPC Class 3 focus. We've got a conformal coating inspection machine. That's definitely one of the hottest topic in the industry right now. A lot of companies globally are looking to try to automate the conformal coating process. We also have a desktop AOI, and yeah, we've got a full line of what we provide.
Yeah, you definitely got a lot of square meters, as they say here in Germany, with the size of your booth, and you know, people are walking around, they're looking at it. But I want to go away from just talking about the equipment. You guys build great equipment, you have great service, but let's dig into more of the economy. You know, over in Europe with capital equipment, it has been difficult for some equipment manufacturers to move product over the last 12 months.
Yeah, definitely. I think, especially Germany and Europe in general, it's not only the capital equipment companies. I think it's just the industry as a whole. Our customers, you know, a lot of customers are downsizing. They're reducing the volume, and it's been difficult for everybody. On the bright side, during these difficult times, I have to admit, this year, 2025, was one of the best years we had in Mirtec Europe. And I think that is a really big turning point for Mirtec as a company in the industry.
Well, you're doing all the right things. You're getting out there, you're working with customers direct. You know, a lot of manufacturers have to work through distribution channels, and although you have great distribution partners all over the world, Mirtec actually has the personnel in-house that goes in and visits and spends time with these customers. Yeah,
definitely. Over in Europe, we work with a lot of partners to provide local support and local sales in many different countries. We've made a lot of changes internally over the past couple of years. We've changed a little bit of system, and that way we are making sure that our partners are up to date with the latest technology that Mirtec has and provide the right support that customers expect.
Yeah, especially with equipment as detailed as Mirtec and that part of the process, as you make technology upgrades, which are being demanded by the industry, you also have to make sure that your customers are staying educated on the changes that you're making.
Exactly, yeah. In the past, unfortunately, the reality is that we are, let's say, 100% capability that we provide, but customers only using it about 50%, and they're not aware of all the new functions, and basically they're not utilizing the machine that they purchased. And we're making that change, making sure that our customers are up to date, and making sure that they're happy with our machines.
Yeah, because as soon as someone purchases a new piece of machines, I mean, they're instantly calculating the ROI, and you want them to be able to use that. It's very difficult for a lot of companies, once they're up and running, to pause and go into training. So what other type of training, other than on-person, virtual training, what type of resources are you providing your customers to stay ahead of the competition?
So, I think it's not like a fancy strategy. I think we're just trying to do what is obvious, but to our best. Basically, making sure our partners are up to date, because our partners are the ones doing the first level service to the customers. Aside from that, aside from all of the in-person visits, so what we are trying to go ahead is manual. So in the past, you know, there's a lot of people working on online manuals, offline manuals, but really, with the current, we're in 2025, everybody's talking about AI, and we're working with some kind of manual where we implement AI so that customer can easily diagnose any problem or have some questions answered without having to reach us. That way they're happy, saving their downtime, also making our lives easier so that we don't have to be spending all of our time, you know, answering emails and phone calls. So it's a win-win for everybody, and just making sure the customers are up to date.
Well, in this industry, more than ever, time is money, and the customer wants to be up and running, and they want to be proficient in their process, and they almost want to predict the issues that are going to come up with a piece of equipment, and that's where AI is really just changing the landscape of this industry. But for those that are watching this and they want to get a hold of Mirtec today, what is the best website for them to go to?
Mirtec.com.
There it is.
Simple as that.
Mirtec.com. Mr. Elbert Kim, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.